please? Okay, so now, as you know that today we are going to be have the webinar where we are going to have the introduction of the syllabus, what we are going to be learned through the month, and what is the topic that we are going to be cover in the kids yoga, and how we are going to be do all the sessions one by one. What should be the classes? What should be the topic, and how we are going to be covered? Okay. So first thing, myself Shubhi, and I have did my post graduation in yoga, and I'm so net qualified in yoga, and I have been taking the classes in Shubh Yoga Foundation for past 5 years. Ji, hello, ma'am. Okay. So the kids yoga, I have been taking like 18 kids session about the kids yoga before. So what we are going to be cover that we are going to be discuss here. So I would like to share the syllabus, and then one by one we are going to be get the understanding of that. Okay, before sharing my screen, I would like to just tell you that this is the kids yoga classes. So the practical part is going to be more than the theoretical part. Clear? Everything, whatever you are going to be learned through the classes will be practical. How to deal with the kids, how to deal with the various age group of the kids, what are the understanding of their brain, how to design the classes according to the age wise, what should be the breathing techniques. Like it is not going to be the same like us, like Bhastrika, Kapalbhati and all. This should be something different, and we have to modify them, we have to make that easy in terms of to enhance their concentration toward the breathing practices, and what should be the poses, how we are going to be design the poses, what are the way of entertaining the kids along with the yogic practice. Okay, so these all things we are going to be discuss. So how we are going to be take the class, most oftenly we are going to do the practical classes. Okay, and very few we are going to be do the theoretical classes. Whatever I'm going to teach you, it is very important that you have to keep your cameras open. There are the certain rule for the age group below the 8, but although it's a kids yoga, so we are also going to be learn then what to do with the kids below the 8 years. What should be the time duration that we have to be kept for the session for the various age group. So the important part that everyone need to be open up their camera when I'm going to take the practical sessions. It is not going to be like that. I'm going to show you and you are going to be just see me and the thing is going to be happen. No. First I'm going to show you, then I will ask you to do the same. One by one, I will keep you on the spotlight so the student can also learn from you who is going to do the better. Okay, so I'm going to ask you for everyone to practice whatever I'm going to show you. You have to show me the same thing. Okay, at the same time, you are also going to be get a lots of homework to learn the things, to mug up the things. That is very important in terms of kids. Clear? Okay, so now I'm going to share the screen that we are going to be discuss in the syllabus. Rajiv sir, will you please share the poster of the kids yoga where we are going to get the syllabus, because you are the host, I could not share my screen.
Wait.
Hmm. Just a second, everyone. So will you do please little bit quick? Okay, now I'll share the screen. Hold on. Okay. So first topic, but this is we are going to be learn in last. Okay, where we are going to be discuss about the common issues common issues inside in the kids. Common issue, I mean to say, like constipation, diarrhea, asthmatic conditions, knock knees. Okay, this type of the disability we are going to be discussing. Loss of appetite, lose of interest in eating habits, okay, irregular eating habits. These everything we are going to be covered with the help of the anatomical part. Having the parasites in the stomachs and all. Psychology, this is going to be the important part that we are going to be learning very beginning of the classes. Okay, psychology, what we are going to be learn in the psychology. So according to the various uh, psychologists who did the research on the kids psychology, we are going to be learn according to them how do the kids brain develop. For example, there is a 3-year-old kid and you are trying to teach him the thing that is going to be easily grasped by the 8-year-old kid. Is that easy to learn the things from there? No, because there is a vast difference in their understanding. Even if you are going to be look forward a 5-year and a 8-year or 7-year, you will find a various difference in their understanding. So this thing will come until we are not going to be understand the psychological part for the various age group. Okay, so there are the several psychologists. With the help of that, we are going to be learn the psychological part in the kids. Okay, so the various age group, the psychology of the various age group, physical, emotional, and mental well-beings. Okay, physical. How do the physical development happening? What are the things that inhibit their physical development? Similarly, what are the mental development, cognitive development happening? How do they learn the languages? How do they learn the vocabulary? How to enhance that learning with the help of these practices? Our goal is to give something to the kids, help them to make a little bit extraordinary. If they are able to have just add only the 10 vocab in a day in their vocab, but with the help of the yogic practice, we can increase up to the 15 or 20. So that means from the very early age, they are learning too much. So that is going to be make them smarter in a very early age. They are able to compete. Okay. How to enhance these things? How to enhance this power? Then the mental well-being, emotional. How to make them emotionally strong? This is also very important nowadays. How to make emotionally strong to our kids? How to tackle with the emotional things? Mental well-being. Mental well-being. How to behave? How to coordinate with the other? How to make the balance with the society? Learning, giving, and taking, these everything we are going to be learned with the help of the yogic practice. How? With the help of the group class, adding some exercise pattern where they need to help each other to perform their practices. Okay, next one, focus and concentration will come. What kind of the focus and concentration practices we can do? Okay, like what kind of the meditation we can perform with the kids, what kinds of the breathing practices, pranayama and mindfulness meditation, this is only required for the kids. Now the meditation is the most difficult thing with the kids. They can't be stay stable like at the time. If you are going to do the 5 minutes, most of the time they are going to be move, they're going to be do itching, they're going to be adjust their body. So these thing is going to be very difficult with the kids. So is there any way to get into those kids with the beautiful involvement in the meditation? Yes. How to design that meditation part, the mindful meditation part, to indulge them wonderfully into the practice, and how long the meditation practice need to be, and what should we do, what are the things that we have to do before the meditation so they are not going to be having a too much movement. Okay, various resting positions for the kids. Okay, this is not very easy to do them staying into this upright sitting posture. Is there any other way to get them into the meditation? Yes, with the help of the cushion blocks, we can give a beautiful and comfortable position so they can very easily get into that meditation practice. Okay, those positions we are going to be learn. Then kids yoga, basic to advanced. Basic, what is going to be the advanced poses? Advanced poses is only required the age above the 8, but below the age we are always going to be take very basic practices. So nowadays if you are going to be look forward, there are so many competition are held on the level of the internationally nationally, you know. So there is a very vast field in the yoga as a sports. So for that purpose we are taking the certain advanced course. So I'm not going to teach you all of them, but most of them I'm going to teach you how we can practice a little advanced practices with the kids with the help of the blocks, belts, and all. What are the things that we have to be careful with the before taking them into the advanced practices? Clear? Then basic is going to be very basic. You will be very easily understand that. Mantle chant. Okay, sorry. Mantra chanting and relaxation. The various type of the mantra chanting. What are the benefit of the mantra chanting in the kids? Which kind of the mantra we have to take for the chanting? It need to be easy to pronunciate and easy to do with all that rhythm. So what could be the mantras that we can take? Mantra is a separately known as mantra yoga. So mantra, the chanting of the mantra is equivalent to practicing of the pranayama. Help you to purify your whole body and mind also. So how we are going to do the chanting with the kids, with the various type of the mantra, and what are the mantra we can take for the chanting? Sanskrit help them to enhance their vocabulary, their communication, their memory power, and also the purification of the mind. And vani means voice. Nadi chakras in yoga nidra. This is we are going to be understand. This is the few part is going to be for our separate understanding. So once we are going to be understand this nadi and chakra, we are going to have the understanding of that. Then we are going to be learn the practically yoga nidra, how to get into the yoga nidra with the kids. Like for us, it is very easy now. Bring your concentration to the right hand finger, the smallest finger, but it is going to be hard for the kids. How they will be able to bring their chetana onto the particular body part, awareness onto their particular body part. So how to deal with that in the yoga nidra? Yes, it is going to be quite easier for age above the 8. But what about the 5-year-old kid? How they are going to be bring their concentration on the hand? I'm going to ask them bring the feel the concentration or bring the concentration on the right hand thumb. Will it be easy for them? No, it won't. They don't know how to do that. So what are the things that we can do for them? They can also learn or perform the such type of the practices like yoga nidra and body awareness. Okay. Strength and flexibility building. So there are the 5 motor components on which we are going to be work. है. So we are going to work separately on that: coordination, balancing, endurance, and strength, power. In this way, there are the 5 types of the motor component. Important part of the physical development. So everything we can get achieved from the yogic practice. So how to design the yoga practice so we can cover all these physical development that is going to be happen inside your body. What is the coordination? Coordination hand. We are moving the hand with the left. We are moving the left hand with the right leg. So coordination of body with the mind, using the multiple body in a proper way with coordinate with the mind. So mind to body movement. Make your brain more smart. Okay. This is the one of the part of the motor development that we are going to be discussed separately. Storyline and visualization. So I would like to just bring you on a little back in our childhood time. Even in my childhood time, after very long time, we get the mobile phone. When I just reached to the eighth or seventh or eighth class, then I get this smart. Okay, before that, what was the what is the time? The very for the very less time we were able to look forward or see the cartoon. So the storytelling was happening uh, by our mother, grandparents. So when our grandparents were telling the story to us, what we do at that time? Imagination. Do you remember? There was a lion into the forest. We imagine a forest, we imagine a lion. है ना? So what was happening at that time? Our imagination and visualization was increasing. But nowadays, the kids have a mobile phone. Storytelling plus visualization plus imagination, everywhere, everything is on the mobile phone. They don't need to do any effort with their brain. So what should we do, ma'am? Should we start to telling them a story? No. Will they take the interest why when you are going to be tell them a story without having any pictures and just with the verbally? No, because they have a more good option, better option for that purpose. That is a screen where they are going to be listen to you. So how to bring this thing back with the help of this yoga practice that we are going to be learned in the storytelling and visualization. Actually, what we are going to do in that, we are going to be create the scenario of the story where the some student is going to be animal, some is going to be the part of the forest, some is going to be the part of the river and the object. So with the help of that, we will create the story with the characteristic that is going to be played by the kids. This is what we are going to be, and what how we are going to be get into this posture. That is going to be the yogic posture where they are going to be achieve something. Maybe it could be the body strength, it could be the coordination, it could be the balancing posture. So with the help of these, we are going to be create the story. So they will be able to bring one more time the interest in the visualization and imagination. Initially, we are going to be tell them how you have to get into this portion. Later on, they are going to be start visualize by themselves. I'm going to say that let's become a fire. So they have to be make their body like a fire. So this is what is going to be enhance their visualization, imagination, and the time of the response. Like quickly say fire. So the kids are going to be get into the fire according to their own imagination. Okay, so this is what we are going to do in the imagination and storytelling and visualization. Yoga games and activity. I'm going to tell you so many yoga games and activity. Body awareness and coordination. Yoga for special need children. This is going to be our important part where we are going to be learn the chair yoga. Chair yoga for the special kids. Okay, special kids, it will be hard to do the various practices. So how we can bring in those kids with the help of the chair, with the help of the other props in the perfect position so they can also enjoy those all the yoga practices, even the sun salutation also. Okay, everything there should be whatever you are going to be practiced with the kids, you have to create the story behind that. Even if you are doing the cycle of the sun salutation, you have to do the modification over there. You have to add some resting posture, you have to cut down also some posture according to the age wise, and you have to create some story into that surya namaskar also into the cycle. It is not going to be like count number 1 2 3. No, we never do like that with the kids. We again have to create the story and creativity in all those practices. Okay, next one, kids yoga techniques and methodologies. This is what we are going to be learn. Kids yoga technique and methodology, this is we are going to be learn initially in the very beginning of the classes. Okay, because once we are going to be learn this, only the further thing we will able to understand. So first we are going to be learn the guidelines for the various age group. Guideline, the time of the session we have to manage for the various age group. Okay, which kind of the posture we have to take, how much holding we have to do, what to do, what should not do, what is going to be the behavior of the teacher, how to connect, or the trainer, how to connect with the kids, how we can do the parent to the kids yoga. Sometimes the parents would like to involve with the yoga with their kids. Sometimes we are taking the online classes where we allow the parents and kids together into the practice where they both can enjoy the practices together. So we are also going to be learn the mother and kids yoga or the parent and kid yoga. Yoga with the props, the various, how to use the various props like wall, chair, block, belt, and all, to practice the various yoga practices. Okay, these everything we are going to be learn here. In techniques and methodology, nutrition and diet plan for the various age group, planning for class, workshop, webinar. Okay, marketing for how to get student, this is involved, like how you, if once you are going to be learn this kids yoga teachers training, how you can enhance your classes, how you can attract the more kids in your classes, how you can get into this field, like if you would like to apply in schools and various institutions where you are able to teach the kids yoga. So how to go through to that part also we are going to be discuss. So this is our syllabus that we are going to be cover in the class. Now, if you have any query, you can ask. In a very short, I have just discussed the syllabus. Definitely, there is going to be the so much to learn. Okay, if you would like to look forward, I can also give you the review of the all those study material here in the class. Yes, Lakshmi ma'am. Yes, yes, yes.
Hi, ma'am. Good evening. Thank you for the introduction.
Thank
I'm Lakshmi. So I have one question: is what's the minimum age for kids to take these yoga classes? Like the starting age. You said advanced yoga is more than 8 years. So
you.
what's below 8 years? What age we can start these yoga classes?
Actually, ma'am, when it comes to the proper yoga asanas, where we are going to do the back bendings, forward bending, twisting, side bending. We always have to take this, or even the inversion pose also, posture, because these are the extreme levels. Like today you are here, in the upcoming time you are going to get into the extreme posture. So these are meant for the age above the 8 because it can inhibit their growth. So what about the 5-year age group? What about the 6-year age group? You can start the practices from 4 year. So what are the things we are going to do? So the activity, there is going to be only 5 to 6 posture. I'm not going to say exactly asanas. Posture like duck posture, crocodile posture. It won't be the asanas like extreme forward bend, padhastasana, hastu. No, not like that. Just for their indul- involvement, for their enjoyment. So we have to keep a little physical part and more like a little breathing practice in a fun way. Chanting part can be taken for the kids, Brahmari type of the or chanting type of the practices, and along with the games, memory games. These are the things we can take for these age group kids. Okay,
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
thank you. Any other query?
Yeah, I have a question.
Yes,
Um, so the thing is, what is the similar to what Lakshmi ma'am was asking? What is the upper age limit? Like you are saying, like lower, above 8 years, we can, give them the advanced poses.
बिल्कुल.
But what is the upper age limit when you start teaching? So suppose I want to start teaching, what should be the upper age limit? Like should it be 14, 16? What would be the age group?
Okay. Up to the 13, 14 years kids, you can take into this category.
Okay,
Okay.
okay. So from 4 to
14 or
14 years. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Got it. Thank you.
okay. जी, any other query?
Ma'am,
जी.
ma'am, how kids yoga is different than normal yoga we take?
हाँ, this is going to be more clear, ma'am, when we start to explain, when we start to learn about the guidelines and the other part. The thing is going to be more clear. It's like that if you are doing the yoga practice with the 15 to 16-year age group, if you are going to be like sit here na, and going to give them instruction, they will be able to follow. But when it comes to the kids, we just not need to be bring them into the physical practice, but we have to look forward to every aspect of their development. They are growing, and adults are grow completely. There is no further development is remaining in their body. and they are the growing children. So what are the things is going to be very, very helpful that they can be understand? That is we are going to be learn in the kids yoga. Okay, that support their growth, not only the physical but mental and social growth. The spiritual growth is also the important part of when it comes in the yoga. Any other query?
Ma'am, and regular for the 1 month session would be for 1 hour, or it would be for 20 to 25 minutes, like it.
It will be for the 1 hour. In some of the session, we are going to do the half theory, half practical. In some of the session, we are going to be completely taken the practical, and in very few session, we are going to do only the theoretical part.
Okay. It would be only till 1 hour, not extending 1 hour.
On the regular basis, like from Monday to Saturday, it is regularly going for the 1 hour, ma'am. I didn't understand how many months. It is for 1 month. Okay. It
So
is
it's
for
Monday to Friday or Monday to Saturday?
Monday to Saturday.
Okay.
Just mention Monday to Saturday. Okay. I think it is Monday to Saturday.
Okay.
So I'll show you, I will give you all the review of those study material in the next class. Okay, or when we are going to start to do, I'll just send you all the study material one by one. Or I can send you all the together, or I can send you one by one. Like the thing that we are going to be learn in the next class, I'm already going to share that in the group. Either you can go through with that, or once we are going to get the understanding of that in the class, after that you can go through with that.
And ma'am, every day, whatever you teach us, you would be sending us PDF for the every section.
Yes, ma'am, definitely. For every, you don't need to be write anything. We would like to write anything according to your interest. You can just write it. The thing is
Okay.
going to be mentioned in the PDF.
Okay.
On the WhatsApp, we are going to be sending. Okay.
Okay.
G.
Ma'am, should we come prepared for the class, like from the material, or it will be post for our
How?
reference?
You have to keep few things like yoga belt if it is possible and yoga block. At least these two things must be with you because this is required for the kids to learn the various yogic practices.
Could you please share the yoga block image? I don't know that one.
Okay, I'll just share into the group yoga block and yoga belt. Okay.
Thank you.
G. And with the help of the various things like a stool, like wall, like normal chair, you can do the yoga practices. Okay. Various size. Oh, ma'am, you will be understand like, yeah, if we are doing with the very small kids, we can get the small chairs for the kids. But we are going to be learned by ourselves, no? So we could not sit on to the small chair. So we have to learn the things with the big chair. Okay. So these are the required things. I'm also going to be teach you some more practices like Tratak for the kids. Okay. So many things I have to discuss with you, but we have a very less time. We are tied up with the time. So some other thing is also included there. You know, that like Tratak practice. Okay. Clear everyone? Okay. So let's end this session over here. I will see you in the next class. Okay, whatever you have is still the query now, you can ask me into the group. Okay, I'll just answer you there. Okay, thank you everyone. Take care. Thank you so much. Okay.